You're watching a clip from the Club podcast.
Make sure you follow it on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and give it a 5-star review.
So here you go. Here's a lovely clip from our podcast.
Trent Alexander-Arnold as a midfielder. Talk to me.
No.
I think if it's working for Zinchenko and it's working for John Stones, it can work for Trent. I'm not saying if it has so far. I think there's an argument in the last few weeks it has. If Klopp can work around him, they need more pace behind him. They need better centre-backs in terms of, Konate's fantastic. Van Dijk's a little bit slower than he used to be. If they can protect him in midfield, Trent, that's where he has to play. Otherwise,
you can't play him at right back.
Personally, I think no. I think you get a better midfield in front of him, and then which protects him.
Yeah.
You give him the ability to go forward, or you play 3 centre-backs, and then he's got that natural cover anyway, so he can get forward without having to worry too much because he's got a third.
I don't think you can play 3 centre-backs and compete for the league anymore, though. You're so outnumbered, aren't you? It's Chelsea. You're just so
Klopp's
outnumbered.
never really done it, has he? But let's go through the teams, by the way. It's Alisson in goal for Liverpool, Alexander-Arnold, Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Elliott, Fabinho, Jones, Salah, Hakpo, Diaz. That midfield looks really weak, doesn't it?
Say it again.
Elliott, Fabinho, Jones.
Yeah, it's dreadful.
Salah, Hakpo, Diaz. Hakpo's been in good form recently, and Diaz is back.
that's good.
Suppose a positive
He's fantastic.
for them. Spurs' team, Forster, talking about a back three. Forster, Romero, Dyer, Davis,
Oh, God.
Porro, Skip, Højbjerg, Perisic. Porro scored a good goal against United the other day. Kulusevski, Son, and Kane.
That's world
We got a
class. on
good
this
front
day.
three.
That's it.
No, it is.
What
Yeah.
is?
The front three.
With the
on
right
day is
coach,
world
that
class.
front three is amazing.
The rest is, the rest is, Forster. Wasn't good enough to
It's better than
Southampton.
Lloris, though.
Better than Lloris, yeah.
That's how bad it is. Spurs have got to spend 500 million quid. That's how bad their squad is.
I mean, I
Serious.
agree that.
And by the way, the Spurs fans preaching about being not spending much and all that, they spent 150 million quid in the summer.
They had the best transfer window ever, apparently. Remember when they were saying they won the transfer window?
bought a donkey
no,
and
but
Perisic.
giving it the bigger.
No, but I think a lot of people thought that they had won the window.
I said it at the time.
No, but
I
wait,
never
they
said it.
signed
I said it.
They
I
signed
never had
Richarlison, which felt intelligent. They signed Bissouma, who was doing brilliant
Zuma
things.
was their only good signing, I think.
Richarlison.
Perisic is about 50, bro.
Richarlison.
Richarlison was never going to start.
People were saying-
You look at the front three, Kulusevski's better than him. Son's better than him. Kane's
But
better
that's
than
why
him.
it's a good signing.
But he was never going to start, so
No, but-
it's always going to cause issues.
No, but that's why it's a good signing. Having
squad
strengthening positions of strength is good.
I don't think he was a player that expected to be on the bench, and therefore he lost his head.
Also, he started a lot of games.
I just think he's shit. He hasn't lost his
Nah,
head.
he's not,
There's not
he's
some
not.
mad intricate mental
Talking
thing
about
behind
Julian
it.
Alvarez,
The
Jesus,
guy's
that's someone that
shit.
should have stayed at Everton. They'd have been mid-table now.
No, but Buvey, you were saying about leading the line internationally. Richarlison, whether he's had a good season or a bad season, he scored probably the 2 best goals at the World Cup. Like if you were to rank the quality of goals scored, number 1 and number 2, the 2 best goals scored at the
He got
World
goal
Cup
of the
were
tournament.
scored by a Brazilian number 9 who happens to be the Tottenham player who doesn't get the team.
I think being number 9 for Brazil isn't indicative of being world class. It's not the same thing as it used to be. I mean, Fred did. We made the joke about it in 2014 World Cup. Brazil have got a shocking lack of strikers that can play down the middle.
Scored 2 brilliant goals as well.
Fair enough. Loads of people scored
But surely,
fantastic goals in the
surely
World
it's
Cup.
difficult for you to actually say he's not a very good player.
I think he's just about a bottom half Premier League striker.
Bottom, okay.
He just came from Everton and Watford.
Yeah.
Richarlison's a bottom half.
He'd start for a bottom half
It's
Premier League
not
club.
Buvey.
What? You think he's better than
Oh, he
that?
starts for all of them, yeah, because
That's
he's
what I'm
better
saying.
than that.
No, but he's definitely a player capable of playing in Europe.
If Newcastle signed him, I think you'd see him doing similar things to Isaac.
He starts for Newcastle.
Yeah, if they never signed Isaac,
Is
obviously
he better than St. Maximin?
I thought you were talking about him as a number 9. Maximin doesn't play down the middle.
No, I just mean as of. I
take
don't think
Callum Wilson then.
Richarlison doesn't play as a number 9 either. Harry Kane does.
Yeah, but that's because of Spurs. You just called him a number 9, scoring goals for Brazil. So that's where he wants to play. He played that for Everton, didn't he, down the middle? So he'd say
I think
that he's a number 9.
competing with Kulusevski for. I think he's competing with Kulusevski for getting in
For
the
me,
team.
he's nowhere near.
Yeah,
Oh, they've scored.
Goal for Liverpool.
is that
One-
Jones?
Gosh,
Saying
Tottenham are-
saying that midfield was shocking.
Tottenham are just. But Curtis Jones scoring doesn't mean he's a good footballer. Like, it's not that he's not a good footballer. He's not good enough to play for.
Honestly, a
this
minute
Liverpool
ago, I was going to say, if he wasn't Scouse, he'd be at Barnsley. If he wasn't Scouse.
No, but I don't think he'll be at Liverpool next season.
Yeah, he probably will.
No,
I don't think they can afford to lose too many players.
they need
To sign someone like that is 50 mil these days, unfortunately.
Great start for Liverpool. That is just the dream.
Let's have a
isn't
look
it?
at this because I missed it.
I missed
Went to get a water,
specifically.
which I still didn't get.
Oh, it's out to Alexander. Oh no, Salah. I think Alexander-Arnold whips it in. Oh yeah, beautiful.
Great
beautiful cross.
Back
Oh, but
post.
where's the defence?
Great finish, first time.
I mean, it's a good finish, but it's also very.
How have they not
he's
seen him there?
6 yards out, and he's just made contact. And
I've seen professional players, spanner those.
You know what it
Of course
is?
you
You
have.
know what it
but
is?
It's a cute
It's a
finish.
goal that
You know
he
what
has
it
to
is?
score.
Diaz has come all the way across. So then he's brought Pedro Porro with him, and then Jones has just pushed up. So he's kind of
How have they got
on the
back
blind
five
side
and
of
they're
him
too
quite-
narrow? They got back
That's
five.
mad, innit? It's mad, innit?
Mate, they could play a back 10, they still concede that goal. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Spurs are a national embarrassment to football.
They've had a mare.
I'm sorry. At least Chelsea, I know it's horrible what they're doing, Chelsea. I don't like what they're doing. But at least they're trying to go bold. Spurs are, melting away, aren't they? Embarrassing.
Oh, he's in behind again. Tottenham are so bad. Oh my God, it's 2-0. Oh my God, it's
Finished
2-0.
by Diaz, to be fair.
Really good goal. This is
Mate,
hang on a
this is
minute. This happened the other day. When
Yeah.
This is Newcastle.
Liverpool won't let
Newcastle.
Liverpool won't drop off.
Newcastle were 5 up in
United were 2-0
35?
early as well,
35.
but we slipped it. Like idiots.
Mate, this happened to Tottenham last week, didn't it? Against Newcastle.
Yeah, this is going to...
Tottenham fans were leaving after 5
might
minutes
be
last week.
7
And it's
again.
happened
Kane,
again.
look at Kane. Look at Rory
It's
Mason.
happened again.
Ryan Mason
I can't believe
appointment
it.
is up there with how
2-0 down in
stupid the
5
Stellini one was. And how stupid the Lampard one
But
was.
that's how bad Stellini was, because the Ryan Mason one now looks decent because it's the kind of optimistic approach. He was
but
decent when he was
do
there
you
last
know
time.
what?
I know it's
But-
terrible, but,
No, but he was part of the both regimes, Stellini and Conte.
yeah, I know. But that's how bad
Nothing's changed.
Stellini was in the first place.
But doesn't it?
Great pace.
Isn't it? Oh, it's so easy. Don't you think that it's just all over the place from Tottenham? Like, when they appointed Stellini.
Oh, the
they were gonna
keeper's
get-
shocking.
Yeah, I
man.
think the keeper should have done
Great
better with the
finish,
first
to be
goal
fair,
as
but
well.
The
to be
keeper's
fair.
shocking.
Gakpo's fantastic.
But Fraser Forster is just not a Premier League goalkeeper, is
finish,
he?
to be
It's a
fair.
great finish. Also, you know what, Addy? You are being harsh a bit, maybe, because it's volleyed, rifled.
yeah,
like
save
To be fair,
that.
he's nearly
Who
saved.
saves that?
no, but your body position.
You
has
only
to block
save it if
in
you
your-
get lucky.
Your body needs to be
your body
near
position
post.
saves it though. If you're stood in the right place, you save it. Because if you're blocking your near post is the point of a goalkeeper, isn't it? You block your near post. I'm
harsh.
talking about the elite goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Like the elite goalkeeper. Obviously, you can't like a cat wouldn't be quick enough to have the reflexes to save that. Nobody would. But you save it through body. You save it through position.
Cheers, Daz, by the way. Here's the hydration.
Cheers.
Pleasure.
Cheers. I think that they end up with. I know who they should end up with. Well, I know who they should end up with. They should end up with Pochettino. But they're going to end up, if they get it right, and discounting Pochettino from this conversation, if they get it right, they'll end up with. What do you think, Nagelsmann?
I don't think they get him. Why? How can they attract him? Really?
No,
Really?
Tottenham are incredibly attractive.
Yeah, but Nagelsmann's a different beast. He's a world-class manager. For what he's achieved at his age category, it's
No,
unprecedented.
but think about realistically the clubs
He's
that.
even 40. He's not even 40.
No, he's 35.
Yeah, so it's
no,
like-
but think about the clubs that are available. So you're putting him in the absolute top tier, are you?
Yeah, I think Real Madrid is an option if Ancelotti goes. If they want to go with the younger approach, they've got a young squad. If Bellingham goes there, for example, they might want to change their
Do you
strategy a
think
little
Real
bit.
Madrid go for a Nagel? It doesn't feel like a good fit to me, Real Madrid and Nagel.
I agree, but Real Madrid have definitely, they need managers to go through. Like Ancelotti's going to leave. They're not going to win the league. They might not win the Champions
so
League.
realistically then, let's put Real Madrid on the table. Real Madrid, Liverpool are a huge club, but the manager's job isn't available. Man City, huge job, but the job isn't available. Chelsea, he doesn't want the job. PSG, I think, is slightly less appealing than the other jobs that I'm talking. Like Tottenham is a more appealing proposition to work than PSG. Surely.
Yes and no.
Like
Yeah.
London, the Premier League,
A run at the Champions League, you get at least a year to win the Champions League with Messi if you do it this summer. That's
true.
not bad.
That is true.
You're playing in the League Cup
Messi ain't going to
fifth
be at
round with
PSG
Spurs.
next season.
Yeah, he might go, of course, but it's a tough. I just don't. Is there Eddie Howe waited a year and a half to get back into management?
Yeah, but he
Does
didn't-
Nagelsmann
he
have to jump in at Spurs. His stock could fall so massively. Look what's happened to Conte and Mourinho since Spurs.
No, but they're different stages of their career. Mourinho
Yeah, of
and Conte
course.
had nothing to.
Yeah, but there's a
Mourinho
world
and Conte
where
didn't
Nagelsmann,
really need to
9
get.
months into his time at Spurs, Spurs at 8th. They're getting banged by Newcastle same time next year. And then he can't go to a Bayern Munich again. He can't go to a Champions League
No, I
level
agree.
club. Spurs are toxic.
However, you've spun it that way. I hope you're right, but I'll spin it the other way for the conversation. He goes to Tottenham. He wins them their first trophy since 2008. They get to a semi-final of a Champions League. They finish third in the league. They win another trophy the next season. All of a sudden, his stock has then elevated, and then it is. Then everybody's looking at him. Think about the way that people talk about Pochettino. He achieved nothing at Tottenham. And people talk about him, he was linked with the Man United job. He was linked with the Real Madrid job. So
That is true.
So, okay, not Nagelsmann then. If not Nagelsmann, who's Tottenham?
Maybe it's just a limited amount of options. How can
Has
you
to
go
be
from
Nagelsmann.
He's playing the Champions League with Bayern Munich.
Has to
Bayern
be him.
Munich. He's going to Spurs from Bayern
Has
Munich.
to be him.
Has
After
to
not
be-
getting Poch,
Has to be Nagelsmann.
has to be Nagelsmann. Because
who is it then without him?
who else do
It's
they
not him.
get? I think he's the only coach. When you look at Jurgen Klopp, Pep Guardiola, Eric Ten Hag, all these managers that are at these other clubs. Who are they going to get to compete with them?
He
They
fits
can't get
Tottenham as well.
anybody.
He fits
Pochettino was somebody that could possibly get them.
Oh my
compete
God,
with them.
they're in again.
They've missed out. So for me, Nagelsmann's the only one. He's a modern manager. He's young. He's upcoming. He'll be able to coach, the players that they have there, and also attract other players to the club as well, because it's a mess there at the moment. Who if they have Ryan Mason there next season, not only is he going to be dreadful.
No, that doesn't
You're
happen.
not attracting anybody.
He wants it.
No,
Like,
but
what are the other options?
No.
Have you got?
I
the
want
odds
it.
for that?
I want it.
Yeah, but he's actually saying he wants.
Yeah, I know, but I want it. Like me and Ryan Mason got the same amount of
Vincent
chance.
Kompany and Brendan Rodgers are the next favourites after Nagelsmann.
Brendan for me.
Do you know who I think?
a good- he's
do,
a good-
do you know who
good
I think would
manager.
be a really good manager for Tottenham? I don't think he'll go there, and I don't think he'll be linked. But do you know who? I'd love him at Chelsea. To be honest, I think he's very impressive. Maybe it could be a bit early for Chelsea. De Zerbi.
Yeah.
I like
Great
the way he talk. Did you see
You're
that
not
argument?
scarred
that he
by
had?
Brighton managers.
I can't let Graham Potter cloud me forever. Yeah, a bit, but there's something about De Zerbi. I like the way he acts. Did you see when he had that argument? He had an argument with Stellini. It was. He's a geezer. Like he was up for the fight. Like I just like the way that he conducts himself. I like the way that he handled the situation. I like the way he talks. Obviously, his team are mesmerising. I think he's very impressive. But yeah, I feel like Chelsea can't take a risk anymore, so it's probably not right for Chelsea. But if I was a Tottenham fan, I'd be saying De Zerbi for sure. So that's Skip again, isn't it?
that
Skip's
was a
filth.
bit late. That.
But yeah, I'd be
over
going.
these.
Yeah, they have to get Nagelsmann. But Rodgers,
Do you know who
again,
else I
he,
think they
he
could go
doesn't.
for?
He's not.
Do you know that's a penalty? That is a penalty.
Pen.
Oh my.
That is a penalty. He's
Romero is
do you know that
walking
Romero?
yellow, innit?
Do you know Romero? There's an example of a player that really got away. Like he is just no good.
He's shocking.
Yeah, you agree? Oh, sorry, I thought you were going to say something else.
Yeah.
Like I think
I used to rate him, to be fair.
People rated him. So I mean, I did to a degree.
He's Otamendi. He's worse than Otamendi.
Absolutely useless.
He's
and,
Otamendi.
and a different club.
That's how I rate
If they
him.
played maybe 4, if they played a higher
Hackpole's
line,
done well
he
though
would
there, to be
be.
fair.
He would be. Oh, look how rash that is, though, Adam.
No, but I mean, he's quick feet from Hackpole.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
sorry,
I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean in terms of going down.
I just mean
Yeah.
the whole like Gakpo did what you'd expect Gakpo to do.
Yeah.
Romero's just a mug.
No, but like if Hackpole takes a touch there, he wins the ball.
I can't believe
The
this
quick
from
feet
Tottenham.
is-
I just can't believe.
It's very rash though. You don't need to
Where's
go down
Flav
on it.
right
Sliding
now?
around.
Should we
Stand, hold it.
FaceTime Flav?
Yeah.
Have you got his number?
Yeah, of course I have.
Let this go in first.
If this goes in, we FaceTime Flav
Do we
right now.
FaceTime him off that?
Yeah.
Do you want
Yeah,
that on
cool.
camera?
Mate, they're 3-0 down in 14 minutes, mate.
Yeah, it's
They've
fair.
conceded 8 goals in like 40 minutes of football. I'm not even gassing, am I? They scored
How we let a
5 against
2-0 lead
30.
slip against these mugs
penalty goal.
is a disgrace.
Salah, another goal for him. He's having a very, very underrated season this season.
That's my Super 6 down the drain.
I don't want to put the thing on the camera. You know the.
Oh, his number.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Schoolboy that.
He's hung up on me. Try him again. I'm just driving mad now. I'm just gonna phone Flav all day.
Do it one more time because it might have been on Do Not Disturb.
No, he
It'll
hung
go
up.
through
He
there.
actively hung up though.
It might be Do Not Disturb.
No, he's typing. In the pub. Fuck off.
Flav phoning.
Put your video on. Put your video on. Put your video on.
I love how Rory's speaking into the mic.
My battery's dead.
No, your battery isn't dead. Yes. If I put this to camera, will I give his number up?
No. But his signal's
pausing.
shocking. He's on a potato.
We need to see your face. What do you mean, what do I want? You're 3-0 down. Obviously, it's obvious what I want.
Do you know what? Shut up, Rory. I'm sick to death of you this weekend. What do you want?
I want to talk to you about the football, obviously.
Go on then. What do you want to know?
Why are you so rubbish?
Why are you so angry, Flav?
I don't know.
Why are you so bad?
I don't want us to be rubbish. Like, the first goal went in, was just like, this is inevitable. This is exactly what we expected to happen. The second one went, oh, well, and then the third one, Do you know what? I'm so fucking done with this.
Are you going to come back? Do you think this is going to be a famous 3-3?
No.
That's the spirit.
It'll be...
Don't need refunding again.
Yeah,
Mate,
do you want a refund, Fluff?
You're going to be skinned. You're going to have to give them all their money back again.
Do you know what? I'm getting off this call. Fuck you lot.
in a bit, Flav. Ta-da.
Cheers, Flav. Wow, this could be 4. Oh,
Out this way, out
great
this way.
leave. Great
Oh.
leave. Salah on his left. Oh,
Yes. Oh.
Lads, we can't have anyone. Come on, we're not going to celebrate Liverpool.
I am.
I want this to be 10.
Jesus.
I want this to be 20.
I can't stand Tottenham.
I'm not part of those celebrations.
Oh, I could've
I'm
been-
hugely
that
part of
could've
it.
been
I'm a
good.
cheerleader.
I'm Harry Kane FC. Come to death row, Harry. You know what? Forget it.
I don't think you want him.
Nah, he
Yeah, of course they want it.
I don't think you want. He's so,
Come on.
Talking about
No, I
Buvey.
think-
Come on, you don't need to be dealing with Daniel Levy anymore.
Come on,
Magic's gone.
there has
Come
to
win some
be there
trophies.
has to be an element of intelligence, mate. You don't think that they've got Wout Weghorst up front, and they have the opportunity of signing Harry
It's not
Kane.
about intelligence. I'm just saying, as a transfer strategy, if you could get the kid from Napoli on a 5-year deal or Harry Kane, there is a debate there.
No, there isn't.
You don't think there's a debate there?
Bro, you know, if next year, we signed Osimhen and he came and he didn't score any goals, he'd go, oh, you could have signed Harry
You
Kane.
should have signed Kane.
I wouldn't say that.
Here we go. 3-1.
Kane again.
Liverpool
Sir
would be
Harold
very
Kane of
annoyed.
Man United. There.
He gets his little goal for his trophy record. For
You were
the
singing about
record.
that, weren't you? Apparently, in the game against Tottenham,
see you in
United
June.
fans were singing "See You in June." Yeah.
Has he gone to VR?
No, it's a goal.
Look at Klopp's face.
It's a goal. It's tanned.
That
isn't he,
red
Klopp?
card is huge.
Klopp's got the tinted
he
sun
go-
cream.
he
He's
goes
got the tinted
fantastic.
tan.
He
He's
goes
got the tinted
fantastic.
sub.
Have you ever fake tanned?
No, do you?
You're
Oh,
the kind of guy that would. Not in a bad way.
Mate,
No,
I'm
nothing
so
wrong.
pale. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but fake. That's
Here
the
we
point.
go.
Fake tan.
Here we go.
But you've never seen me tanned. I avoid the sun at all costs.
Oh, Van
I
Dijk
literally-
eating grass.
Mate, I go on holiday. You know, there's that weird English geezer swimming in a t-shirt. That's me. I've got a cap. You know, with that bit of material hanging off the bottom, swimming about,
hilarious.
putting on factor 50, sitting in the shade.
Good finish from Kane.
You're definitely not that guy.
Underrated season.
See Virgil van Dijk get done by Perisic there.
He's
By a 50-year-old man, he got
He's
done.
tight as bramble for me. No, not about. Why are you laughing? There's nothing wrong with tight as
No,
bramble.
look, he's overtaken Rooney, or he's gone level with Rooney.
That's all he cares about, lads. You know when you.
Not all he cares
It is. It is.
Booth, you're having
All
a
he
mad
cares
What are you
about,
talking about?
Boris.
Man United are
He
having
don't
a
care
terrible
about
season.
trophies.
Harry Kane shouldn't go to Man United. Shouldn't sign Harry Kane. He don't care about enough. What are you on today? God, mate, you're giving me a migraine.
That's how Flav feels when you haven't got him.
Yeah, I know. No, this is revenge. Has Flav told you to do this? Mate, Harry Kane is brilliant. He should go to Manchester United. It would be a great signing for Manchester United. He is a safer bet than Osimhen. Manchester United have had a good season, and Harry Kane is a good player.
but these are your
Harry Kane
opinions.
cares
Rory,
about
how about this
No,
then?
but they're not opinions. They're facts.
Look,
Harry
how are
Kane's
they
also
fact?
been
Oh my
to
God, he's in
Chelsea.
again. They're fact.
you got
Find
to pay.
Kane. He's got to find Kane.
You didn't give it to him. How do you not
How's
give
he
it to
not
Kane?
giving that to
Who's
Kane?
that, Kulusevski?
Yeah.
Had to pass that, mate. Are they going to do it again?
It'd be quite funny.
One more Spurs goal, I get full
I want a
marks
draw anyway.
being
Say
Super
3-2.
6. Yeah, it's a 3-2 Liverpool.
Oh, that's poor by Robertson.
Who is that? That's Kulusevski.
Kulusevski.
I think he's
Give
got
it
to find
there.
Van
Kane.
Dijk's all over the place again. He's like
Again,
Bambi
Van
on ice.
Dijk.
He just did one good thing and now he's just lost his head.
Virgil
Van Dijk's gone. I don't think you can win a title with Van Dijk in your defence anymore. Starting.
He's
Serious?
He's the master of outrageous
gone,
takes.
Roars.
So you're rocking
Roars,
him
this
today.
guy's gone.
Killing me.
He's gone, Roars.
Killing me.
He's the B side now. You have to rotate him out. You do. Am I wrong?
I don't. Yeah. Yeah.
You think he could win the Premier League title with his current form as
Do
a
I think
centre-back?
Virgil van Dijk can win a Premier League title again?
Being as fundamental as he was last time they won the league.
You're changing. You're putting loads
No,
of
I
caveats. What you said was you need to rotate him. You can't win a league with him
Yeah.
in your team, is what you said.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's wrong. He's definitely still in the top 3 Premier League defenders this season.
Tackle.
No, he's not. He's not.
He's definitely still in the
He's
top
not.
3
Well, he's had
Premier
a better
League
season
centre
than
halves.
Ruben Diaz.
Is he
John,
ill?
there's 3 centre backs at City that have had better
Yeah, no,
seasons. Akanji,
No.
Diaz,
Yeah,
Stones.
no, top,
Better than
top
him.
3
Saliba.
top 3 might have been too
Better than
generous.
him.
Top 30. Van Dijk. Thiago Silva's had a better
Based
season
on
for me.
Yeah, no,
Based
he's
on-
right.
because
top,
he's not
top 3
top
was
10,
top
you know.
3.
That was ridiculous. Why do I have to do a show with this guy? He's giving me a migraine. All this dead chat from Rory. Honestly, I have to do a show every weekend with this guy. Give me a migraine. Top
Oh,
3.
now he's going to keep saying that, innit?
Yeah.
Giving me a migraine. Why have you giving him that?
Honestly,
Oh, mate, that's very good.
he's top 30. Wow.
No, realistically, Virgil van Dijk.
Ben Mee's had a better season. That's the truth. Yes.
I think it's fair to say that the two boys at Arsenal have.
Yeah.
Two boys are the two
Even
centre halves.
Ben White, if you count him as a kind
No,
of...
Ben White's right back though, isn't it? But I think the two centre halves
Yeah,
at Arsenal have
fine.
had a better season.
The three City lads.
Is it fair to say 3 City?
Akanji,
Yeah, fair.
Diaz.
Martinez, Varane.
3.
Not Martinez.
Mate, of course he has a...
Martinez had a better season than Van
You
Dijk.
lunatic. Even Lindelof has.
Thiago Silva. Oh God, maybe Buvey, maybe.
Dunk at Brighton.
The Newcastle lads.
Botman.
Botman and Shaw.
There's a lot.
Ben White.
Mate.
Ben White, yeah.
No, Ben White's
I wasn't
right
allowed
back.
to say that, though.
No, but he's
a
right.
centre back.
But he's not playing. Oh!
Son's hit the post.
Would he have been
Liverpool
offside?
happens in
He'd have been
Liverpool.
offside, I think.
Oh, he's offside again.
Why can't they flag it early?
I think
who asked for this rule?
like you're right generally, but I think he did, and Son just played on. We'll see in this angle. I think he did because
And also, some might have been onside. So if that
is he
goes
coming
in,
from his own half?
He might stand.
Did he start his run in his own half? Because you can't be offside in
You
your own
didn't
half.
flag it, mate. You didn't flag it.
Did the flag not go?
He
Oh,
plays
here's
for
Son's in.
PSG.
He scored,
Wow,
but he might be
3-2.
offside. Oh, but it looks
He's
like
Great for my superstar.
if it's going to be offside, it'll be VAR that does it.
It's not offside.
But it's
think it's Van
3-2
Dijk.
with 15 minutes to go. Your Super 6 has just come in. If it stays this way, but can we do a poll? Look, it's not about Messi's greatness. It's about this season.
Yeah, it's not-
Does Messi deserve the Ballon d'Or?
Look, it's Van Dijk.
He might be.
Is he onside?
No, he's definitely
leaning
on. He's
forward.
definitely
Van
on.
Dijk's flat-footed.
Great take.
Terrible.
It's a great goal
That's a great finish, yeah.
He's found his form at late, hasn't he, Son?
because he's kind of.
Good goal.
I don't know
it's
if it's-
easy though. Straight, simple ball over the top.
Oh, should the keeper stop that? Kind of went.
He's Game
Game stood, by the way. The
Good
goal
finish.
stood.
Good finish.
I missed
Yo!
it.
You
I
have
missed
to go
it.
for the ball, don't you?
I missed it. I was
Jota's
ranting.
just booted him in his face.
Oh, yeah.
Mane got sent off for that against
true.
Do you
City.
think
That's
he's
true.
done him? Do you think he's done him because
that
it was
not a red
Skip?
card?
Do you think he's done him back? Do you think he's purposefully done Skip? Because Skip's been putting it about this game, hasn't he?
Now, I've often said, and I still stand by the point, I hate when players put their heads low
He did
and then
put
get the decision. That's what I was about to say, and then get the decision. But I don't think that was the case.
No, he
yet.
put his head high.
Yeah, he like-
yeah.
Yellow
That's a red
card's
card.
fair, lads.
Is VAR
It's
looking?
fair.
No, that's a red card.
Kick in the head, Booth. It's a kick in the head.
Bro, Mane got sent off for the same
Kick
thing.
in the head.
I loved it because I was a City fan. Mane was different because it was studs up and he was stretching. That was close quarters. That was close quarters.
Booth, he got kicked in the face. Look at him on the floor. He's prone on the floor. He got kicked in the face.
If that was a
Booth,
studs up, I
look,
don't know.
Booth, just look at him. He's literally bleeding and he's on the
he
floor. and he's-
bleeding?
Yeah.
He's got 6 studs in his face.
He got kicked in the face, mate.
But you know, there's a difference between going in on someone like stretching for a ball.
Yeah.
and you're,
It doesn't
you're
matter.
instinctively trying to win the ball quick
He
in a
didn't
little.
intend to kick him in his head. I agree with
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But he did kick him in his head.
If you were playing
I
and
just
you,
don't like
you
where
know,
the
if you
game's
went
going.
up for a header
Yeah.
and you've gone up for a header and someone
Get
has
the
put their
pole.
boot up there and you've ended up getting kicked in the head, you'd expect the guy, like it happens to
I
you
expect
on a
a yellow
Sunday.
card, yeah.
You expect the guy
Is
to
this
get sent
getting
off.
checked?
Well, I don't think the refs made a decision.
That's terrible, aren't they?
The refs booked him.
Oh, his ref booked him, so
Give me yellow.
No,
So
but
if the refs booked him, I don't think he's looking.
So how's it yellow then? If it's either not, it's,
I think it's just a red card.
yeah.
we've seen 2 fouls in this game. I should have been red.
Richarlison should not be wearing his socks over his knees. Like that's
it.
Thierry Henry's. No, but you can't do Henry's thing and be Richarlison.
yeah, you know.
He ain't scored a goal, has he?
He scored less goals this season than Alisson. Has Alisson scored this season? I thought Alisson scored.
don't know. You really,
But even someone like Lewis Dunk, he's got less goals than Lewis Dunk.
mate. If you're doing the Thierry Henry look, you have to be playing
Yeah, it's grim.
a bit better.
I feel bad for Richarlison. He needs to leave, doesn't he, this summer?
Do you not think he gives it one more
Mate,
season?
he scored zero
I
goals.
know, but do you not think he gives it one?
You know those numbers where you're 7 or you could build on that.
Yeah.
You know, 0.
But can you walk away now? Like, do you not have to give it? A bit?
I'd quit football.
Where do you think he goes though? Does
I think he goes back to Brazil and he goes,
No,
goes to
Buvey.
a farm in Brazil and starts growing crops for people.
Well, you think he's finished as a footballer?
Yeah, he scored 0
If
goals.
Everton stay up, Richarlison would go back to Everton.
No,
Go
they
back
don't
where it's
like
loved.
him though.
They don't like him.
They don't like him for leaving.
They do.
They don't.
They'll love, bruv.
They don't like him.
Football fans are fickle people.
Oh, Richarlison! 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 Against Liverpool, the Everton.
my
The
God.
Everton thing, look, the Everton thing.
goal in the league,
Against the Everton thing.
He's whipped out his tattoo. Who's on his tattoo again? Is it Messi and that? Not Messi.
No, he can't have
Neymar.
Messi. Oh, is it Neymar?
Neymar, yeah, that's bad. Isn't it?
That's a great goal, to be fair. I love that stuff.
Mate,
no,
look,
it's not
look,
a good
look, he
goal.
loves giving it. He loves giving it.
They would have been giving him it.
Yeah, because do you
hard,
remember how much he used to give it to Liverpool when he was at Everton? Do you remember he put a picture of him up on Twitter driving a bus or something?
Everton fans will be happy.
Remember that?
Yeah.
What was that about?
It was because for the cup final, Everton fans created a fake Richarlison. They created a fake bus to pick up Liverpool fans. The Liverpool fans booked the bus.
Richarlison
was stood by a bus stop waiting to go to the final, and then the bus.
And then he tweeted it out.
And then he tweeted a picture of him driving a bus.
Hey, Liverpool have capitulated. Think about how dominant they were in the first half.
Is he onside?
Is that Nunes who hasn't gone with him?
Oh, it's a terrible goal.
Brave there.
It's brave.
It's brave.
Did he actually get anything on it though? Did it come off?
I don't know.
Nunes?
It might be.
I think
he has. He has.
Bounces over the keeper.
He straightens it up because that's probably going wide.
Mate, Ryan Mason's making a case for, like, the spirit is there, isn't it? From Tottenham?
Yeah, definitely. They would have got banged if it wasn't.
They'd have got banged.
Yeah.
Mate, they were 3-0 down.
Stellini doesn't get a free here after being.
No, Stellini
They're
doesn't.
3-0 down.
This is Liverpool's fault now.
It is Liverpool's fault.
Liverpool-
but mate, you've got to give Ryan Mason a bit of credit. They were 2-0 down against Manchester United, got a point. They were, what was the score here? 3-0.
Yeah.
Were they 3-0?
Yeah, with 30 minutes in.
They were 3-0.
Oh, Richarlison's giving the ball away. Diogo Jota's in.
That's so Tottenham.
No
That is so
way.
Tottenham.
I love football.
That is so Tottenham.
Poor Richarlison.
They were trying to get the ball away. Oh my God. That is embarrassing.
Oh, that is so funny. Look, even Klopp's laughing at him.
Giving it like that. And then bang, he gives the ball away.
Oh, God. Tottenham are so good.
Mate, Son went out to him.
Oh,
Did this
Flav.
weird celebration. Oh my God.
They're doing their little chicken
That was
dance.
Richarlison, right? Oh.
Wait,
It was Richarlison.
is that Richarlison?
That is-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was that? His first touch? Oh, they should have gone back to the...
His first touch.
The ball comes
scored the
over.
goal.
No, it's
Second
Lucas
touch.
Moura.
Why did
Oh,
he cut to Richarlison then? It was just because he scored last.
Has Lucas Moura dyed his hair?
No, he's got no hair, Lucas Moura.
Is the light's just shining off his head then? Because I thought that was dyed bleach blonde hair.
But he's going to... Was he going to Ryan Mason then?
Klopp's giving it to Ryan Mason, and he's done his
pulled
hamstring.
Why did I thought he ran up to the line then? The fourth official.
That is him. That was a sequence of embarrassing moments there. He's pulled his hamstring celebrating a 4-3 scrappy win against Spurs who've been shocking all season.
That means nothing.
The chicken,
That means
he's
nothing.
pulled his hamstring for the year. He's an old German idiot. And then you got Richarlison doing the chicken dance, and then they lose.
Tottenham.
He's doing the chicken dance at
Mate,
Anfield.
Richarlison and Son are doing like choreographed. They're actually like organising it.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
they knew what to do.